Frustration, right? Like we get frustrated. Honestly, it's a decent word or a replacement word for the word angry. You have some expectations. If you don't get that expectations or yeah, meet that expectations, it can be yourself or it can be somebody else, and then you get frustrated overall. In my life, this is reality. So I always had a vision. I should, be part of a company or own a company which will become super big, get listed on New York Stock Exchange and things like that. But that's my vision, right? But the funny part was, my motto was this, or is this today, right? Like my motto is always family, um, learning and making things simple. But there is no connection between my motto and my vision. And eventually, I was always frustrated because I like to spend time with my family, just be a family man. That's all my entire life was around. But my vision was doing something big on the kingdom of the world. And that's where the bigger problem is. And oftentimes we dream about doing something, but our mentally, physically, emotionally, our direction determines destination. And we are going to taking a different path in life. Ultimately, the direction we are traveling on, that's where we will end up on. And years of frustration for me always I dreamt about doing this, but I never did it. And I always think like, hey, failed as a professionally, right? Like, hey, I never lived up to the expectation fully, or sometimes even think like full potential of myself being professionally. But now that I get older, now that I think about this, but that was never my intention or motive and my desire. So I can never be frustrated at myself or at people around me for this thing. This is the same thing with every part of our life. We get frustrated with our kids if they don't score or if they don't excel on sports or school or whatever. That's because you have some expectation for them. A lot of time the unspoken expectation what gets us in the way. And this is what I leave you all with. Before you get frustrated with your own life, try to sit down and think through and write down why you are frustrated with. At 99.9%, I'll even say 100% of the time, you are frustrated at yourself more than you're frustrated at people around you. That's because you have like unmatched expectation or unmet expectation, which cannot be done. I mean, it's almost like you want to be David Beckham, but you don't even have a skill set to even know how to kick a soccer ball, right? And I mean, you should not be even frustrated about it. Once you clear that up, I mean, honestly, now I'm really, truly much happier in my life today than a few years ago. It's because I understood this, because I have unrealistic expectation about myself.